Jim.
What's today, Jerb?
It's TTF Tuesday.
TTF Tuesday?
Yeah, time to gather up your Vaseline. Let's get fucked.
I love how the beginning of our shows always start out so gay. It's like our intro just can't help but go to the gay side. Like last week's was, "Hey, I'm Jerb, this is Jim, and we are the double penetrators, brother."
I mean, why can't we be double penetrating ladies?
Yeah, we could be double penetrating ladies, but the gay factor in double penetration still exists. Because it's two dudes touching dongs in one vagina. Well, gay, bro. Well, gay.
Nah, that's not what double penetration is in my book. What kind of weird websites are you going into?
Well, there's that, and there's also one in the vag, one in the ass.
One in the pink, one in the stink, dude.
Right.
Be classy about it.
Right. One in the pink, one in the stink. Pinky finger is up while I say it. While I hold my Red Bull.
Well, what do you think about, is it gay to DP somebody?
Yeah. Some male anatomy is touching during that process, which I am not down with.
It depends on how saggy the balls are, the ones that are on top. True. If you got a nice tight sack, it's not going to touch nothing.
Yeah, man. Okay, but you gotta. Okay, it's not like the area between the pussy and the asshole is so far apart. It's like the balls really don't have to sag that much.
Even a little sag, and you got like some old dusty nuts just rubbing your shaft. Just tickling your shaft.
It could be nuts that ain't dropped yet, and it'd probably still touch. Unless you're going from some fucking weird-ass angles, which would have to be achieved by gymnastic greatness.
Alright, so I'll give it to you. DPs are gay.
Thank you.
But what about finger cuffing? Is that gay?
What's finger cuffing?
You know, she's slobbing one knob while taking it on the other end.
No, that's perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine?
Perfectly fine.
Guess whose house I'm coming to for dinner?
I call the rear.
That's exciting. Your house, your rules.
You're listening to That's Too Far. Our bullshit makes your bullshit less bullshitty, and I'm not bullshitting you.
That's what I want to do. I want to fucking join a militia. Just fucking go rogue. Live on some compound somewhere. Mm-hmm. Bring it, ATF.
Oh, they'll bring it.
You're going to have to
Waco,
burn us.
motherfucker.
That's what I want to be involved in. So my only problem with being involved with the Waco guys is that David Koresh banged everybody's wife. I wouldn't have liked that. I couldn't sit back while the Lamb of God fucks my wife.
She'll give birth to the next Jesus.
The next Jesus. He's half Mexican. This baby ain't mine. You know it's not yours when it just fucking pops out and starts plowing fields, cutting strawberries. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell.
It's okay.
People probably think from this shit I'm the most racist human being alive. Like, this son of a bitch. I'm not listening to these Klan members and their rants. The only time I've ever worn a white sheet was whenever my broke ass was a ghost for Halloween. That's all we could ever be as children was ghosts. And if you used a good sheet, oh buddy. It sucked too, because all the sheets we had to use were like fucking floral print. Mm-hmm. we just pretended to be gay ghosts. We're like, boo. Boo, I scare you. I scare you. Why does your sheet have 3 holes instead of 2? Oh, this third one's a glory hole. We really got into character. Worked out until we hit the molester's house. He put that glory hole to good use.
My worst fucking Halloween costume experience was I wanted to be a dog for Halloween.
Oh, you're gay. Yeah, that's gayer than having a glory hole built into your costume. Continue.
I don't even want to now. Wanted to be a dog so bad.
What kind of dog did you want to be?
Just any kind of fucking dog, dude. I just wanted to be a dog.
It's the only way.
Fucking dog.
The only non-gay answer you could have gave that was like Pitbull.
Pitbull it is. That's what the fuck I wanted to be a wolf. Anyway. Wanted to be a dog. And my mom got me a cow costume. and
Oh.
told me that I can just pretend it's a dog costume and that I'm a Dalmatian. I was so pissed off. I was like, I am clearly a cow.
Did it have udders?
It did. I took them off.
Oh, shit.
The udders weren't a mandatory portion of the costume. They were like snap-ons.
I wish you would have worn the udders. You were like, and then I'm out there pretending to be a Dalmatian, and none of the other kids would stop milking me.
I'm a pregnant female Dalmatian.
And then I stuck my dick through one of the teats, and the joke was on them.
I am the manliest Dalmatian ever. I have 6 dicks.
They were like,
Being a farmer must be one of the gayest jobs ever. Farmers would be perfect for gay porn.
why is this one teat so much harder than the others? I don't know. Why don't you find out?
Mommy, that's a boy cow. No, it's not. That's a girl cow. No, that motherfucker's got like 6 goddamn dicks. You're listening to That's Too Far. Go fuck yourself.
Like, you go through a hallway, just a fucking dark corridor with dicks sticking out of the walls, and they're nearing close to you. The walls are enclosing. You kick in the door, boom, run into the room. It's full of balls. Now, where would you rather be? The hallway or the room?
The room. Totally. Balls aren't gonna stab me. Hard dicks or flaccid dicks?
Flaccid dicks. Flaccid.
Still balls.
I don't know, man. Balls weird me out. I often find myself very uncomfortable on my own balls or on my thighs. Dude, one time fucking at the gathering, I was fucking sleeping in this minivan we had. We took out the seats, slept in the back. And I fucking woke up. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up out of a dead sleep, and I'm like, damn, I got shit. Let me just lay on my stomach, and maybe it'll go away. And like mid-turn, my butthole and my stomach both reacted like, you're going to the bathroom now. Because it was just like, I was like, oh no, I'm going to shit my pants for the first time in my life. I had pretty much accepted the fact that I was going to shit my pants. So I'm like, not without a fight. So I get up, and my stomach did it again, like, I'm like, fuck, maybe there won't be much of a fight. I'm fucking half naked. I throw on my shorts and fucking got my feet like barely in my shoes, and I fucking fall out the van and land on the ground, and that made it worse. So like, don't you fall down on me. I was like, oh fuck. So I got up and fucking did like a funny fast walk with my butt cheeks squeezed together. Got to the fucking porta potty, opened it up, covered in shit, brah. The porta potty was covered in shit top to bottom. Do you know I went through about 9 porta potties before I found a clean one? Like, they were all lined up next to each other. It was like shit covered, piss covered, shit and piss covered, shit covered, clean. So at this point, I'm about to shit my pants for realsies. It's the closest I've ever came to shitting my pants in my life. I dropped my drawers, and before I could even sit down, I just start shitting. Just like, like my fucking body evacuated itself, dude. It just goes, Haroo! It was like having jet propulsion, because I left the ground by about 3 inches and stayed there for a solid 2 seconds. It was like, bah, 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 bah. And finally I fucking landed. I'm like, oh no, I just shit all over this porta potty. Why I cared, I don't know, because literally the fucking first date had the same situation. So I turned around to look at the fucking damage I had caused. So I still had the shit. So I wanted to sit down. And I looked back, dude, not a drop. You know, every fucking ounce of shit went to that goddamn porta potty perfectly. No shit, no way. It was amazing.
I've never shit my pants as an adult.
Me neither.
Never.
Almost. That was close.
I've had my close calls. But they all ended in victory.
Yeah, I felt real fucking triumphant after that one. Like, I walked back to the car with a swagger I'd never had before. Like, I'm like, yes. Body 1, shitbag 0. That makes no sense, but we'll go with it. I got a few stories like that. One day I went to fucking Target, man, and I almost shit my pants. I shit my pants almost in between Target and McDonald's. Because I had the feeling of shit come upon me while standing in line at Target. And I was like, I'm going to stop at McDonald's. I got plenty of time. I'm not going to shit my pants. By the time they gave me my sausage egg McMuffin, it was pretty much decided I might shit my pants. Fucking gun the car, and by the time I get to my house, I just had to stop the car in the middle of the street and get out and run to the bathroom. So my fucking car is in the middle of the road with the door wide open with the bags from Target in it. But I made it.
Never shit my pants as an adult, but I've puked my pants as an adult.
You puked your pants?
Puked my pants.
That's awesome.
I got loaded at this fucking kegger and stumbled to my apartment from my buddy's apartment. Opened the door, walked inside.
Hold on. Set up the scene. How much did you drink? What did you drink? We're going to set up.
Dude, it was ridiculous. There was, my buddy from another platoon was throwing the kegger, and I was the only one from my platoon there. So I felt like I had to represent, and outdrink everybody, I guess. At least that's what, after I was already drunk, I was telling myself. So anytime somebody would do a keg stand, I'd do it, but I'd do it longer. I played every game of beer pong I could. They started passing around, like, various hard liquors. This one dude from some, like, backwoods area ended up bringing legit moonshine to the party. Like, legit moonshine. Like, not that shit you see in the ABC stores now, but this is in a real jar. Moonshine. Drank that. And I was so drunk by the time I drank that it wasn't even horrible to me.
It was good.
And I remember walking home. I remember, like, one of my buddies fucking helping me get home because I was, like, walking sideways and being an asshole. And fucking, I get home and I'm like, man, I really gotta throw up. So I ran in the bathroom and I, like, went to throw up and I was like, no, I don't gotta throw up. I just gotta take a shit. So I fucking pulled my pants down, sat on the toilet, and I was like, man, I don't even have to take it. Blah! Just threw up all over my pants. I remember kicking my pants off and stumbling back into the living room, and I passed out wearing nothing but a shirt and some socks. Woke up the next morning with, like, puke-covered pants in the bathroom. It was awesome.
The funniest part is you had nothing but a shirt and socks.
Naked as fuck.
You're lucky the right person didn't come upon you.
Hey,
literally.
It's in my own home, okay?
Well, I mean, that doesn't matter. There's robbers out there.
True.
When someone tells me there's robbers, like my house got robbed, you know who I picture breaking into their house? The fucking Hamburglar. Every time. They got on a black and white striped suit, and then black fucking Ninja Turtle masks, and a big hat.
If I was ever gonna fucking rob a bank, that's exactly what I would wear. Just so that if I get caught, they'd go easy on me, because it's funny.
The description would be a 1930s bandit. That's why if I ever decide to tie a bitch to the train tracks, I'm going to make sure I got a nice fucking full handlebar mustache.
So, anyway, speaking of fucking puking in your pants.
He puked his pants.
I puked my pants. Fucking, when I lived in the barracks, my roommate got so drunk one night that he fucking drank Windex. This was prior to me coming in the room. I came in the room, he was acting real fucking weird, and that was explained to me that is what happened. He got so drunk that he unscrewed a bottle of Windex and fucking drank Windex, right?
So hold on. If you drink Windex, it alters your behavior?
No, well, he was acting like a normal drunk person, but like insanely drunk. And I was like, whoa, he just fucking drank a lot. And our other roommate was like, dude, he just drank fucking Windex, dude. He just fucking drank Windex. It's like, what the fuck? Right? So I helped him off the floor because he had just fucking fallen for the 85th time. And he fucking stumbles into the bathroom, right? He's like, pass. He stumbles into the bathroom. And I start hearing something that don't sound like it's being peed into a toilet. Fucking look around the corner. The motherfucker's peeing all over the goddamn bathroom.
So hold up. The next day, who had to clean that shit? Did he at least have enough respect to clean it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Continue.
Nice guy and everything, but the dude drank like a pro. Fucking, so he stumbles back out of the bathroom, falls on the floor again, and our other roommate's like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he just starts yelling, Grail, help me! Grail, help me! Grail, help me! And might I mention that he also was not wearing pants when he came out of the bathroom. Just naked. So I like grabbed his poncho and I fucking threw it over him, and then he just like passed out and woke up like 14 hours later.
God, you guys got away with some shit in that Marine Corps.
Weekends, man. Weekends were the shit.
Like anytime you picture something or you tell me a story, I figure it's going to end with, and then Sergeant fucking Balldick come in the room and started screaming at us. But it never does. Sergeant Balldick.
Nah, nobody ever cared if you fucking got drunk and acted like an idiot as long as you didn't get in trouble. You got in trouble, then you're fucked.
And welcome back to That's Too Far. I am the Golden Voice Hobo. When I'm not out sucking dick for nickels, I'm listening to That's Too Far. How uncomfortable is it trying to use a laptop to fucking masturbate? You gotta position that fucker just right.
You gotta get the screen right, because it's like, if it's too far back, you can't get the visuals, and it's too far close, you can't get the visuals, so you gotta get the screen just right, you know?
You can find me on any given morning in the pretzel position. My dick in my hand. Just fucking
hitting it like an Indian.
Hitting it like an Indian. Ooh, I thought of a new name for a new porno, because I'm way into Mexican chicks.
What is it?
It's called Beat It Like a Piñata, my 18th quinceañera.
Nice. Except quinceañera is...
I don't care.
Alright. That's a 15-year-old girl's birthday party. That's what a quinceañera is. Quince means 15. So,
I don't care. It's porn. Suspend belief.
That might be flagged as something very shady. Very R. Kelly of you, sir. My 18th quinceañera, does that mean like you've been to 18 of them? And
yeah. If you're Mexican, you've probably been to 18 of them this week, and it's only fucking Monday.
How about hit it like a piñata? My 18th fiesta.
Arriba.
Or my 18-year-old fiesta.
On the front cover, it's going to say Arriba.
Even 18's creepy for us.
For us?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
And by us, I mean me and especially you.
Especially me.
Bunch of old-ass fucks with their balls hanging into our socks.
Oh, we already discussed that. I got my nuts in the bottom of my shoes for safekeeping. You see nothing but nut skin from my ankles to my thighs. Just nut skin. Miles and miles of nut skin.
Nuts are a bad joke, dude.
Nuts are God's way of saying, look at yourself, you piece of shit.
And they hurt so bad. It's like the most sensitive part of your body, and it's protected by nothing but like this small layer of elastic skin.
Yeah, you gave ladies that cute little pooty poo. Gonna give us some what appears to be the human brain between our legs.
I know, right? And our brain's protected by our fucking skull.
Yeah, no skull going on down there.
This shit's in danger of being sat on, being I accidentally hit myself in the balls constantly. Tag myself.
Yeah, just wait until you're my age and you're kicking them. We call it kickball.
It's ridiculous. Like, chicks got ovaries, they're inside. Why aren't our balls inside?
I don't know, that's where they belong.
That could have been fucking engineered that way.
But you're complaining, and just know that there's someone in the world that has it worse than you. Because I just read, not 20 minutes ago, a man fucking had 80-pound balls and had them removed, and they took too much dick with it. So now he's left with no balls and a 1-inch dick.
They took dick with it?
I guess they took dick with it, bro.
What?
Come at me, bro.
I'd take the 80-pound balls any day over that.
Not me, man. If I got 80-pound balls, you can have it all. I gotta assume your dick's pretty much useless if you have 80-pound balls.
But it's still in existence.
Yeah, somewhere.
I'll just hump my own balls.
I watched Howard Stern once, and this guy coming there with 120-pound balls. He fucking fashioned a hoodie into the nut slings, and all stemmed from getting hit in the balls.
Is this like from testicular cancer or like some elephantitis growth?
I can't remember the exact fucking specifics on it,
Mm-hmm.
but he got hit in the balls somehow, and it hurt a lot worse than usual. Like, he could barely sleep from the pain or whatever, and he woke up and they were swollen. He didn't think much of it. Well, by the end of the week, they were weighed about a pound. So he went to the doctor. They pretty much told him they would have to, amputate the shit. He had to get put on some kind of surgery list, which he still wasn't up for because he couldn't afford to pay for the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So his nuts weighed 120 pounds on the show.
Damn. like you teabagged that fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ooze or some shit. Now your balls
he had a
morphed
fucking fashioned 2 hooded sweatshirts into nut slings and like tied them up around his arms, like by his elbows, and that's how he carried them around. He was like fucking South Park whenever they were microwaving their nuts, just bouncing around town.
Ball cancer?
To get some of that medical marijuana. When is marijuana going to be legal already?
I'm going to say 20 years everywhere.
20 years everywhere?
Yep.
Hope it hits Ohio, like, soon. Like, come on. I want to be a grower. That's my new business venture. Because I don't smoke.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I don't have nothing against it either. Like, I don't think it's any worse than, alcohol or anything.
Yeah.
It's not like crack or meth or something. I'm surprised the government ain't all over that shit because they know they'll be able to tax the fuck out of it. Whatevs. We're in a recession. Help us out.
See, that's alright, man. That's probably what it is. That's probably why it's becoming legal now, is because the government's fucking broke. That's like somebody in the hood. They're broke. They can't get a job. They just get out of prison. They can't do anything else except fucking what? Sell weed. So what's the government doing? They're broke. They can't get money. They're selling weed.
They're selling weed.
Selling weed. Taxing it.
The only 2 places that's completely legal right now, though, is Washington and Colorado.
Yeah, California with a medical...
Well, there's a lot of places you can have a medical card.
Oh, really? I thought Cali was it.
Nope. I think Michigan. I know for a fact Massachusetts. Some other places.
I hope it spreads everywhere quick just for one reason. You and me will sound a lot funnier.
Yeah, oh yeah.
To everybody that's high.
Well, let's face facts. If people are listening to us high right now, shout out to you.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Take another hit, baby. We're about to bring the funny. Shit, I know someone that got high as fuck last night and listened to every episode 7 times. Shout out to you. You know who you are. So you seen porn before you ever got laid, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the first time you pulled it out and jizzed on the girl, did you expect her to start rubbing it in and acting like it was the most amazing thing ever?
Oh, no, I knew well better.
Not me, man. I'm like, I got this funny-ass look, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm looking like, you're supposed to rub it in, dummy. It helps. Helps with what? Don't know. Just know it helps.
That's how you orgasm. Don't you know that?
I ain't about to come in your mouth. I don't want you to be pregnant. Butt sex, butt sex, butt sex. Has it gotten funny yet?
Nope.
Fuck.
Speaking of butt sex, though, that Teen Mom chick that fucking did that porn or whatever.
Well, from now on, she's only to be referred to as Mudhole. Continue.
I hate bringing shit up like that, but this is hilarious. She went out and got a pregnancy test and had the paparazzi follow her while she did it because she was gonna try to say that dude got her pregnant or whatever. And then that dude came out and was like, "Have you seen the porn? You can't get pregnant on the shit that we did. I just fucked her in the ass." And then she came out and said, "I didn't know that you couldn't get pregnant that way."
I mean, she might not have.
Jesus.
She might not have known that. Her shit-stained baby was going to come out with a dirty Sanchez. Born with a Sanchez, no future for you.
That baby came out with a mustache. That's
That
a
baby
skid
came
mark.
out, and I immediately decided it had no future. Babies born with no future. See them all the time. We just don't want to admit it. Hell, maybe some of you got one. Hell, maybe I have one. Who knows? But there's some futureless babies out there.
How
Future
sad.
inmates. Future teen moms. That's the future. If you could go back in time to Hitler when he was a baby, would you off him? Would you smoke Hitler, baby Hitler?
No, but there's only one reason. You fuck something up like that, and you ain't being born. That's the only reason I wouldn't kill him, because I wouldn't have ended up being born.
Yeah, my dad or my great great grandfather was a GI that had sex with a Holocaust survivor.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
That's not true. Only half of that's true, and I'm not saying which half. Got to leave something to the imagination here, Jim.
Okay. So I'm guessing that your great-grandfather was not a GI, but that he still fucked a Holocaust survivor.
Hey, man, that might be a good guess, but it might be a terrible guess. You never know.
And now you're part Jew. So congrats.
Hey, I know how to save my money.
Nothing's wrong with that. I don't get the hate on Jews, other than the fact that they killed Jesus.
Me neither. Because I don't believe in Jesus.
You know what? You know what? I thank Jews. You know why I thank Jews? Because if they wouldn't have killed Jesus, nobody would have died for your sins, motherfuckers.
That's right.
So what's with people hating on Jews? They did us a favor. Shit.
There is a school of thought that with that the Jews did not kill Jesus, but you know, who knows? Who knows what happened?
Who knows? I wasn't there. Were you there?
If I was Jesus, I'd have been banging Mary Magdalene's fine ass.
I know one thing. If Jesus was sitting at that fucking table and he was like, "This is the blood of my blood, drink it," and then he broke bread and was like, "This is my skin,
Flesh of my flesh.
yeah, flesh of my flesh, eat it," and then he pulled out some milk, I'm leaving.
This is the seed of my seed. Sow it.
They left that part out.
They skipped that one entirely. They're like, not everything needs to be known. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave that one out.
Yeah.
Jesus was a big old perv. It was like Michael Cera and This Is the End. Just a big perv.
I haven't seen that yet. I want to though.
Let me I'll spoil a scene for everybody. I thought it was the funniest part. In the beginning, they're at a party, and the dude walks in the fucking bathroom, Michael Cera, which is the kid from Superbad in Arrested Development. He's getting a blowjob and his ass eaten while drinking a Capri Sun. He's like, "You want a sip? She would like a sip. Do you want one?" Offering his Capri Sun.
Just don't offer it to the chick that's eating your ass, because then you're going to be drinking your own ass.
Then he grabs a handful of cocaine and throws it in someone's face. And tries snorting it out of their mustache. You got some in your stash, baby. Let me get that. Let me tell everybody a little story called The First Time I Went to Your House. So I go over to Jim's house, and he's like, "Come in." We go in. His dog, which is a fucking pit bull, by the way, a jet black pit bull, comes up to me and immediately starts growling at me like it's gonna rip my fucking ass apart. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about her. She's a big pussy." Meanwhile, this dog's like, its teeth didn't look very pussified. So finally we get upstairs in his room, where I instantly go, "I am climbing out your fucking window. There's no way I'm going back downstairs with that dog to leave." He's like, "No, it's a big pussy. She wouldn't hurt a fly." Meanwhile, there was two other people there warning me, or warning him that the dog was going to bite my ass, and he wouldn't listen. So he's like, come on, back downstairs. I got to show you something. So I'm like, fuck. Back to the evil dog. Get down there, he takes me to his computer. He's like, watch this. But whatever you do, don't give a reaction. This is before he left for the Marines. It was at his mom's house. He's like, do not make a fucking noise or else I'll kill you and sick my dog on you. I'm like, fuck. All right.
That's actually how it went down, too. Continue.
So he hits play on some video, and it's ass. A nice ass. I'm like, okay. Then all of a sudden, a turd falls out of the ass into a cup. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, there's a dog, a pit bull, 6 inches away from me, growling and showing its teeth. So I instantly close my eyes as soon as I see the turd. And he's like, no, open your eyes. Open your fucking eyes.
Do not look away from the fucking screen.
I'm going to tell it to bite you. Look, watch. I'm like, I'm not watching. Just turn it off. I'm going to scream. I'm going to let your mom know what's going on over here. I'm going to scream.
You pulled your fitted hat down over your face.
Yeah, I pulled my hat down over my face. I was blocking all light. It was horrible. And finally, he fucking set me free and took me outside, out of the murder house.
I did that same thing to Diego.
Was the dog about to bite him?
I don't recall the dog being there, but Diego, like, immediately when the poop dropped and they started licking it, Diego ran outside and threw up in the yard.
Yeah, I started gagging too, and I went out and got in the fucking car where my boo-boo titty fuck was waiting. I was like, you ain't gonna believe what this motherfucker just made me watch. She was like, what? I was like, it's a fucking cup. And a fucking turd fell.
Dude, believe it or not, when I was in Iraq, one of my buddies had that shit on his terabyte hard drive. And
just
like, he was letting me watch his movies, and I found that I was like, dude, you got this shit on there? He goes, yeah, man, it's hilarious to make people watch it. I was like, oh my god, we are on the same page.
Let's be friends.
We got everybody with that. We were like, dude, come here, you gotta check out this sick car accident. And they come over, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, it's lesbian porn, followed by, oh my god.
I go podcast diva every couple days. Start making weird demands. I'm like water with one squeeze of Neo Energy. Now!
All toilet seats must be purple and studded with rhinestones.
Right now, you got like fucking 50 purple toilet seats, and I've done changed my mind. I wonder, can you get a purple toilet seat?
I don't know. Not at Walmart.
No, not at Walmart, but somewhere.
I'm sure.
I imagine near where you live, there's a lot of rich Southerners, so there's probably stores that apply that got weird shit.
In one of the, like, port cities, I guess.
I picture him dressed as Colonel Sanders with purple toilet seats.
Actually, coastal North Carolina isn't like the Colonel Sanders Southern.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it is. But fucking like once you push away from the coast, then it starts getting like that. But it's not like Colonel Sanders. It's like Deliverance.
You ever watch Deliverance?
Yeah, long time ago though.
You better squeal, piggy.
Squeal like a piggy. Squeal.
This one's got a purty mouth. What would you do in that situation? Like me and you went fucking hunting and fishing in the woods, and I'm busy getting butt fucked, and you're tied up with a belt about to get throat fucked. What's your escape?
Oh god, dude, I don't know. Act like I'm gonna do it and then bite as hard as I can and run.
Bite for your life.
Fight for your life, boy.
Just leave me there, torn asshole and all.
I'll live on for you, Jerv. While I'm running through the woods with a fucking belt tied around my hands, hopping as I got rope around my feet.
You just made yourself like extra fucking tied down.
Oh, dude, if just my hands are tied or some shit like that is not going down. I will fight till I die.
Thank you for listening to That's Too Far. Tune in the next Tuesday when Jim finally shaves his pubes and glues them to his face. Man beard.
I am the alpha male, bitch.
With the The plug.